How's it going, my RWBY friends? I hope you're having a wonderful week. Today is Wednesday, halfway through the week. Well, depending where you are, some of you guys might be in the future, in which case it would be Thursday, which means you're almost done with your week. So good job. Keep on trucking through it. Regardless where you are, I hope you're having a great week. And anyways, let's talk about RWBY. So this is going to be a theory regarding Team Junior. Not Juniper, because you guys know what happened to Pura. Rest in peace, Pura. So let's before we get into the theory, let's look at history really quick, guys. History. RWBY, 2015, 2016-ish. Volume 3, Pura got X'd off. Ever since she got X'd off, all over social media like Reddit and Amino, there have been a lot of discussions about possibly Ren, Nora, and John also being X'd off at some point, due to the inspirations that their characters have from these people like, well, for Pura it would be Achilles, but we already know how that one played out. For Ren, it would be Mulan. For Nora, it would be Thor. And for Jean, it would be Joan of Arc. All of these characters at some point, you know, some of you might believe, you know, it's not fiction or whatever. I'm just going to say characters, but I'm not trying to insult anyone's beliefs about this stuff, mythology and all that. The point is, these characters at some point were X'd off. And so with Pura being X'd off and playing to her motif, her inspiration, a lot of people were theorizing that would also happen to Jean, Nora, and Ren as well. So with that history, even to the current time with RWBY going on now, people are still wondering if indeed Jean, Nora, and Ren are going to be X'd off at some point. Now, I want to mention that someone kind of got me to theorize about this. I forget if it was on Twitter or a YouTube stream comment or something, but someone asked me a very interesting question, and it wasn't actually about Team Junior, but it relates, and I'll explain why right now. Okay, guys, take a seat, and let's get into the meat and bones of this theory. Nice sip of coffee as we get into it. Alright, so someone asked me, what if someone on Team RWBY or Oscar, Crow, or Maria, someone within that group, let's just call it the RWBY group for making it easier. What if someone in the RWBY group got kidnapped by either Cinder or someone on Salem's crew? Although Cinder is still part of that crew, but just kind of, you know, she's kind of on her own right now. What if one of them got kidnapped and they demanded for ransom the Relic of Knowledge? What would happen and how possible is that? Well, it definitely seems like something that's possible, especially with the current state of affairs for the RWBY group being in this shady area. However, it really got me to think, you know, what characters haven't we seen for a while that this might have already happened to? Jean, Nora, and Ren. We haven't seen them since Volume 6, Chapter 1, and we're now moving on to Volume 6, Chapter 6. We haven't seen them for about a month and a half in real time. Granted, it's not a month and a half in the showtime, but the showtime actually does play a role in this theory as well. You see, if we look at the timing of the Cinder arc that's going on right now, and the RWBY group arc that's going on right now, the RWBY group arc was about 2 weeks post-Haven fight, as we found out as they were leaving the train station and all that. The Cinder group arc was about 1 month. Not about 1 month, it was literally 1 month since the Haven fight. And we see that in the background on a poster. It shows pictures of Adam, Mercury, Hazel, Cinder, Emerald, and it says last seen 1 month ago. So we know that the Cinder stuff was taking place 2 weeks ahead of the RWBY stuff. We also know that Team RWBY was physically ahead of Cinder because they were traveling to Argus. That means we might have a sort of time skip for Cinder and all that. If they were behind, if she was that behind, that even 2 weeks ahead of Team RWBY, she was physically behind where they were at, we might at some point just suddenly get Cinder there. And that might actually be Cinder bringing the news that she has kidnapped Jean, Nora, and Ren, and she's demanding the Relic of Knowledge from them. Of course, we know Cinder would want more than that. She would also try to X off RWBY, maybe try to kidnap Oscar so that she can not only get the Relic, but also get Ozpin and take them both to Salem. Cinder is not on good terms with Salem right now, and that would probably be like one of the only ways for her to actually redeem herself in Salem's eyes. As we know, Salem does not take failure lightly. For example, Tyrion. When Tyrion failed to kidnap RWBY, he returned to Salem's base, and he said, basically, you know, I'm going to paraphrase this because Tyrion sounded all crazy, but he basically said this: I failed to kidnap RWBY, but I Crow. Oh, dang it, I said the freaking K word. Oh, God, rip monetization. I X'd off Crow, and he was trying to, like, you know, make up for his failure by telling Salem that. Salem was still very disappointed in Tyrion and made that very obvious, and Tyrion began to break down and go crazier, let's just say that. So she doesn't take failure lightly. We also saw that with Hazel. You know, she does not take failure lightly. So Cinder has failed greatly to Salem. So she'd really have to make it up. And that would be a pretty good way of doing it, by bringing her a relic and also bringing her Ozpin. Or one of the two, but obviously both would be better. So what if Team Junior was either already X'd off. You know, we have a return of a character recently, a very, you know, character that I like a lot and you guys like a lot. You have Cinder, you have Adam out there somewhere. What if these three grouped up, took out Team Junior, and then went on to ambush Team RWBY and Co, RWBY group? Or they kidnapped Team Junior, maybe X'd some of them off, maybe left some alive for ransom, and we're gonna ransom them to the relic. The point is we haven't seen Junior in 5 days, guys. Who knows if they're even still alive? They got thrown off the train in the snow. We know that RWBY is struggling. Team RWBY and Co is struggling so much with that problem already. And Team Junior, there's only 3 of them. Who knows what could happen, guys? I'm not saying this theory is that possible. I'm not saying it's. I'm saying it's. You know, I'm not saying it's that probable. I'm just saying it's possible. It's kind of a potato theory, honestly. I'll admit. But it's interesting to think about, right? Like, why are they holding off on the Junior stuff for so long? Either RWBY just doesn't really care about Junior right now, and it's not really that important, and we're just having like more important stuff, or something bad is actually happening currently, or did already happen to Team Junior. I think either one's possible, to be honest, but that's really it for this theory. I'm trying to think of more merit for this. We went over the inspirations and how they've had death flags for a while, all of them. Some of them even came true. Again, Rip Pura Nikos. Let's pour one out for her. No, not really. We're gonna pour it out in our. We're gonna take a shot. That's what we're gonna do. Of coffee. Just in case someone thought I was trolling. Nah, dog. This is some black, super dark coffee, homie. Look at this stuff. This is no joke. This is not a troll. This is for real. Oh, what is this? Hold up. What is that? Bruh, what is that? Freaking dog snot or something? I don't know. Oh, it's just a little fur. Anyways, let me just take that off. Hold up, guys. Okay, sorry about that, but thank you for your patience. So the point is, guys, based off the inspirations for Team Juniper, based off the fact that we haven't seen them for a while, based off the fact that Team Witch is out there, Cinder's doing her own thing, but she's still out there, Adam is still out there, and, you know, it's not looking good for the good guys. On top of the fact that they're in this sketchy area for the RWBY group, Team Junior's out in the snow somewhere. It's really not looking good for them, and I would say anything is possible at this point for Team Junior. Again, not the most probable theory, but it's possible. All in all, I would say if something really bad has happened to Team Junior already, and we like get this big reveal that like something has happened to them, don't be too surprised, all right? Don't be too surprised, because it is definitely suspicious that they haven't been on screen for about, well, it would be 5 chapters coming up. 5 chapters coming up, guys. And that's pretty sus right there. Now, based off the RWBY Rewind episode, I already made a video on that. If you want more details about RWBY Rewind, click this iCard right here, guys. Click that iCard or the in card or something, and you'll get linked to that. Also, let me do a quick plug, really quick, guys, really quick. I want to mention that if you're trying to make some extra cash on your own schedule, you want to be your own boss, you want to pick up some money, you want to work maybe 10 minutes a day, or you want to work 24 hours a day, a full day, you can pick your own schedule, be your own boss. Consider signing up for Uber Eats. If you really are down for this, I can get you hooked up with the job, and you guys can get a little promo from me as well, and it helps me out as well. So if you're interested in this, send me a email at sendtohei, send2hey@gmail.com. Send me an email there, or if you're on our Discord server, say @HeroHei, interested in Uber Eats, and I'll send you a PM, or message me on Twitter, DM me on Twitter. DMs are open on Twitter, so either email me, hit me up on Discord, or hit me up on Twitter if you're interested in that. And you can get some easy money on your own schedule. I've done it myself, and it's really kind of fun way to make money. You make your own schedule. And anyways, that aside, let's get back to the RWBY stuff. I apologize. I've been wanting to mention that for a while because I got these promo codes to give out. So got that off my chest now. I literally been trying to mention that for like 2 weeks now, and I keep forgetting. So I'm glad I finally remembered. Anyways, back to Team RWBY, guys. Basically, let me know in the comments below how probable you think this is. If Team Junior, I almost said Juniper. If Team Junior if you think Team Junior's gone, or if you think something bad's gonna happen to them. And keep in mind, I might, you know, this is not something I think is that likely, and I might even be totally wrong with this theory. Maybe something else is gonna happen to them. Maybe they're fighting another Grim, or maybe they're fine. Maybe they found a nice little village and they're chilling. Maybe they found safer little lodgings than Team RWBY and Co. Just let me know your thoughts on Team Junior in the comments below, guys. You know how I read them. Especially like the last few weeks, I've really been on top of reading comments and replying to you guys because, well, let's be honest, the RWBY hype is in full blast, and I am just enjoying talking about it with you guys. It's been a lot of fun. Whether it's in the comments or on Discord or on Twitter or in the live streams. All in all, the community is being like super legit, guys. Super bro fist, y'all. And that's gonna end it for the video. I'll keep a lookout in the comments below. Again, voice your opinions. I'll get back to you, and I will see you next time.